Good morning, guys. It is 10:19 a.m. on Monday. It's a new day. I've got my backpack, I've got my St. George's bag, I've got my physician associate studies folder. I am on my way to uni. It's a new week and I'm going to be positive because God is my strength and I need to rely on Him. So I'm going to be more intentional about looking after myself this week and just eating healthy, because to be honest, no matter how much I get temporary satisfaction from junk food, it just makes me feel awful and bloated and just horrible. So I've got a smoothie in my bag, I've got a nice avocado and tomato sandwich, and I've got my dinner as well, loads of veggies. I'm still not used to vlogging in public, guys, so sorry. Anyway, yeah, I will see you guys when I get to uni. This week is gonna be great. So yeah. Do you wanna be in the vlog? Do you wanna be in the vlog? Say hi to the vlog. Good morning, guys. The sun is shining so much this morning. I am on my way to uni. Same time, no, not same time. My first exam is tomorrow at 11 o'clock and it's my applied pharmacology exam. So today all I'm going to be doing is applied pharmacology. Yeah, so again, just like yesterday, I packed all my stuff, tried to get some healthy food, and hopefully I can do some work today and hopefully the day would be productive. But yeah, I'll see you guys at uni when I'm the first person in the computer room. Hey, there's no one here, there's no one here. I'm the first person in the computer room. Hey, 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 come on, hey. I think I just got caught. But guys, oh, okay, so I am hoping to do a lot of work today, hopefully, because obviously tomorrow is the first exam, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I'm just like, I don't want to write this exam. I'm done. Can you see how I'm procrastinating right now? Can you see how I am stalling? I don't want to get to work, but I need to do it. Okay, so guys, what I have been doing this past few days is because there's so much information and I have to remember a lot of stuff. I got a whiteboard, and what I do is, because I've gone over stuff over and over and over again and I'm just trying to make sure that I remember, I'm just going to be writing down stuff and just writing down as much as I remember and rubbing it off and writing it down again. I feel like that has really helped me to actually think about different things, thinking about the mechanism of action of drugs and the side effects and the doses and stuff. Like when a drug pops into my mind, like metformin, I'll say, okay, 500 milligrams once a day in the first week, 500 milligrams twice a day, 500 milligrams 3 times a day. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to be doing today, because I don't know when I'm going to leave. I don't know, I just feel like vlogging today is, just because there's no one here, I just feel like being in front of the camera all day. I'm being so silly. I don't want to do work. Okay, guys, let's do work. Let's do work. You got coming up.
Hallelujah, our God reigns. Hallelujah.
Okay, guys, so it is 2:15 a.m. It's already the day of my exam. I finished going through the list. Well, I'm not finished. I've got CACP, which is combined oral contraceptive, renal medication and pregnancy to go through, but I'm gonna leave that till when I wake up later. So I finished most of the conditions on here. These are my notes. I've gone through them and I sort of went through them and wrote them down on my whiteboard as much as I could remember. And I was watching a writing vlog, but I am going to go home now because it is 2:15 a.m. My exam is at 11 and I am tired, so I will see you guys much later on this morning. Good morning, peeps. It is 8:27 a.m. I am on my way to university. My exam is at 11. So we're just trusting God. I wanted to wake up at 5 today, didn't happen. My friend Phyllis called me at 6, didn't wake up. Then I finally woke up at 7. So I am on my way to uni now, and I have to go through pregnancy, combined oral contraception, and what was the other thing I wanted to go over? Renal drugs, I think. So yeah.
It can interact with the ions that are divalent. So help to like Ca2 plus,
what's she talking about?
Fe2 plus, stuff like that. So you don't give it with calcium supplements. You don't give it with ferrous supplements.
Yes.
You have to give hours.
4 hours. 2 hours.
Is it 2 hours? 2 hours before, after.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it binds to it and it doesn't work.
It's just like PPIs.
Preach.
And what?
Antacids.
Yeah.
Adiola.
Antacids
as well is one of the ones, because you can't have it before antacids. You have to wait.
Those are the ones you don't give with levothyroxine as well.
Listen, Kelly.
Because it stops absorption.
Joe, that's scaring me.
Look at her nice, pretty nose. She's so nice and pretty.
If I don't pass this exam,
She will pass in Jesus' name. These ones over here.
Nothing to do with calcium anyway.
yeah.
Okay, guys, it's 9:56 and our exam is in 1 hour.
It makes the thing look fun, you know. You're even stopping it.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping. This is for the vlog.
This is so fun. We're enjoying ourselves.
Die.
Adiola.
Yeah, one friend is cranberry juice, the other one is grapefruit. Which one's grapefruit?
Guys,
Which one's grapefruit?
Baby, send me this video.
why should I send it to you? You never send me anything. Where's Clementina? Look at this savage. Where's that? I'm excited. literally. Valentina said she wants to come. I've literally had 2 spells of diarrhea already. At least I had my diarrhea finally.
So, guys, I just had my first exam. Oh my god, my head hurts. My head actually hurts right now. So I just got out of my applied pharmacology exam. We had it at 11, so it was from 11 till 1:30 because it was a 2.5 hour exam. So it was divided into 2 sections. The first section was a single best answer, so it was like multiple choice. It's not really multiple choice, it's single best answers. And the second part was short answer questions. So we had 3 scenarios and then we had 5 questions for each scenario. Each question is 5 marks. So we had to either talk about diagnosis or mechanism of action, side effects, lifestyle management, all of that kind of stuff, or what you would do if you're reviewing a patient. They gave us basically at the beginning of the year, they gave us a list of 17 conditions, core conditions, and they said that the short answer questions, it could be any of these 17 conditions. That's what they told us. But then they brought a condition in the last question that wasn't on the core list of conditions. So that means that we didn't know into that much detail the mode of action and the side effects of the drugs that the person was on. I knew briefly the the mode of action, but the person was on 3 drugs and I only knew the side effects for 1, so I didn't write the side effects for the other 2 because I didn't know. And I was just like, are you actually being serious? Like, are you actually joking right now? Because I'm just like, no, you can't be doing that. Like, yes, you can do it in the first section because that literally could be on any drug and any system. That's why we had the 2 sections. But in the short answer questions, they told us it was going to be part of the 17 conditions, and then they brought something that was not on the list, and I'm just like, no, just no. Anyway. Oh, okay. I thought that overall it went well. I feel like it could have been worse, but I guess we'll see. We'll just keep trusting God. I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm just like, it's gone, so I'm just gonna leave it in the past, most especially because my next exam is tomorrow at 11 o'clock. 3 hours, 150 questions, 150 single best answer questions. So I've just come home to eat. I don't have time to sleep. I'm gonna go back to the library. If I feel like sleeping, I'm gonna sleep there, okay? But yeah, so, and my exam is in the morning as well, so there's no time to like recuperate. So yeah, I'm gonna eat now, take my folder, and then go back to the library. But I just thought I would update you guys on my first exam, my first real exam. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Morning, guys. I'm going to the library. I'm so tired. Hi guys, I'm back home. It's currently 8:29 p.m. and I had my exam today, so I just went to church this evening. I've got back home now and I had my exam today, and yeah, that was a painfully long experience. So basically the exam was for 3 hours. It was from 11 till 2 and it was 150 questions, and it was just so long. I was so tired. I slept at 3 last night, woke up at 6. And then, no, sorry, did I wake up at 6 or 7? I think I woke up at 6, yeah. Then I got to uni at around 8:15. and I had the lecture, and remember, not the lecture, I had the exam. And the night before, so on Tuesday night, I slept at 3 as well, woke up at 7. And so I've only had 4 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, so 7 hours of sleep over the last 2 days. And so I was so tired, like it all came back to me, and I was literally so tired. And when I got the first 50 questions were fine, you know, I still had energy. Got to question 100, and I was like, you know what, mate, you're pushing it. And the last 30 questions was a struggle, because I was just trying I felt like the last couple of questions were kind of straightforward, but I was battling with fighting the fatigue, like staying awake, and I had to keep like trying to concentrate because I was so tired, and I just couldn't concentrate. So yeah, that was long. It was very long. In terms of the questions themselves, I think generally it was all right. There was quite a few anatomy questions there they just threw in there. I wish they weren't in there, but you know, I think I had some idea. Some questions, there were a lot of questions to do with investigations and management than diagnosis, which I guess is still in our scope of, you know, we still need to know investigations and diagnosis. Just that there were a lot of investigations, and yeah. Anyway, it's out of the way now, and I just hope that it's going to be good news. So that's 2 down, 1 more to go, which is my OSCE, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to be free. I'm going to try and do some OSCE prep tonight. I really want to do some OSCE prep tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to be practicing with my friends. And so tomorrow and all of this weekend we're going to be practicing, so I'm so excited for that. And yeah, so yeah.
Same thing I did to you at the back. So I'm just going to place my hands on your chest. So if you take a nice deep breath for me, in and out. Okay, and I'm going to hold your waist as well. If you take a nice deep breath for me, in and out. Okay, that's fine. It's normal and equal expansion. Now I am going to percuss. I'm going to tap on your chest as well. Okay, and now I'm just going to listen to your chest. If you take a nice deep breath for me, in and out. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's normal vesicular breath sounds. And now I'm just going to do the same thing at the back for you. So, on general inspection.
No, I'm recording now.
Welcome to the university.
Who is this fine babe? Now who banned this fine? Oh, you've seen her before. Don't worry. What are we eating, guys?
It's really so.
What about me?
It's not. I can cook.
So guys,
We can't see your skirts properly. This is Fifi.
Hi.
Mama Fee. She's cute
Oh,
today
she's
with her
little like
dashiki.
that.
I know, right? You people making.
Bye.
We're eating. I don't know.
That's
She's
that.
eating
That's
empty
this dodo.
stew. Oh, she's
Not this dodo, please.
Listen. Why
Give
did
this
she
stew.
bring? Woohoo! Study break. So you're so extra. Hi guys, I have finished second year. No, not second year. Anyway, I will finish second year at some point by God's grace, but I have just finished my first year of PA school. So I had my OSCE this morning, and I was in the first group. So I haven't been vlogging the last few days because I've been so stressed about this exam. But anyway, we had some clinical examinations, some stations. We had 14 stations, so we started at 9:30. We had to be there for the briefing at 8:45. They handed out our badges and stuff. We started like half an hour late because of some mix-up or whatever with my candidate number and stuff like that. But anyway, we started at 9:30, and we had 14 stations. So we had 6 rest stations and 14 stations, and like different 14 scenarios. Some of them were we had to perform an examination. like a cardiovascular examination or something, and then some other ones we had to take a history from the patient. So for example, they told us the patient had come in with this problem, so we had to take a full medical history. And then at the end, at the 1 minute buzzer, because each station was 8 minutes, but at the 1 minute buzzer, when there's 1 minute left, either the patient asks you a question or the examiner asks you a question, or they ask you to do like something, ask you to do something. And then we had some ones where we had to do procedures, so we had to do something, a task, and then at the 1 minute buzzer they'll ask you a question as well. And then we had explanation and planning stations as well, where instead of taking a history, you had to explain something to a patient, either to explain the diagnosis or explain the starting initiation of a treatment of medication. If you guys remember back in March when I had my mock OSCE, when I had that one station that I didn't know the medication, and so I was blabbing when I was explaining to the patient. This time around I was a bit more prepared, thank God, and so the medication that came, I actually knew about it, so I thought that station went well, thank God. There was one station that came I didn't prepare for, and the explanation and planning, we did a debate on it a while ago, and yesterday Phyllis, my friend, was saying, she kept telling us to go over it, but we didn't have time, we forgot about it, and it came today. But I'm so glad that I tried to remember what we talked about in the debate, and even though I hadn't gone over it, I still had stuff to talk about, because the patient had so many questions, so I needed to answer them, and I thought it went well. The only station that I thought could have gone better was one where I did not get the diagnosis right. So I asked all the questions, the patient provided me with all the details that I needed to make the diagnosis, but I didn't make the diagnosis. Like, it literally did not cross my mind, and I'm so frustrated with myself because the patient gave me all the clues, literally all the clues, and I still didn't get it right. I had no idea. And I feel like this is the difference between like high pressured situations like this and in real life, because I feel like if this was just another patient in GP, which I try to, when I do OSCEs, I try to act as if this is just another patient in GP, because that helps me so much. If I look at them as just another patient, if this was me in GP and I had my 20-30 minute slot, I think I could have had some time to actually think about it and reach the diagnosis in the end. But the fact that I did a thorough history and got all the information, I'm proud of that, and I hope that will be enough for me to pass that station. But yeah, so overall I thought it was really good. It was long because we did all the 14 stations in one day, and last year I think they split the OSCE over 2 days, so people had to do it, so they did 7 stations one day and 7 stations the next day. But today we did all the 14 stations, all of them, so we had 6 rest stations, and I was so tired in one of the stations I fell asleep because it was a 20-minute rest station, so I was so tired I put my head back and I was falling asleep. But yeah, so this is the end of it. First year, guys, this is it. I can't believe it. I literally can't. It's been such a journey. You guys have seen my highs and lows. You have seen how stressful the past few weeks have been, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful for such a lovely family that I've found, this lovely community I've found on YouTube and on Instagram. Every single one of you who wished me well for my exams, thank you so much. On Instagram, you guys have been so kind and so nice. You guys been wishing me well for my exam, and even after I had finished today, when I posted on Instagram, you guys were messaging me and sending me kind words. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Like, literally, you guys inspire me every single day, and we did it. We finished first year. Oh my god, I can't. Okay. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna sleep. Okay, I was telling my friend I need to sleep for 26 hours straight, if I can do that, if someone can even do that, if that's even possible. I need to sleep because my body is just tired and drained. Okay, so 26 hours straight, that's what I need to do. And then I'm just so looking forward to watching stuff and reading and writing as well without feeling guilty. I need to work on my novel this summer, and then I'm gonna go home, spend some time with my family. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of it. Thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. I'm going to be making so many other videos to help people who are starting PA school in September. So I'm gonna be doing loads of prep PA school school prep videos, and I'm going to be reviewing my first year of PA school. So look out for all those videos because I'm going to try and record them over the next couple of days. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I love you so much. Thank you for all your support. Have a lovely day and God bless. Bye.